A U.S. Army veteran believes he's a step closer to seeking disability benefits for post-traumatic stress.
You know, he's been fighting for those rights since the beginning of 2018. WATE 6 on your side consumer investigator Don Dare joins us now with a follow-up. And Don, I understand this veteran was injured during a training exercise, right?
Yeah, a round went off, a big round went off while he was inside a tank, and it still bothers him to this day. It happened more than 30 years ago when the U.S. had a big military force in Germany before the fall of the Berlin Wall. Billy Queen receives 10% disability from the VA for hearing loss, but he's been trying to get 100% disability for post-traumatic stress. For the last few years, Mr. Queen has been unable to work. His wife is his caregiver. The news they've gotten recently has picked up their spirits.
Okay, hold on.
Rose Queen has to assist her husband Billy with little things. Just getting up a short step is difficult. Billy, who's 55, has Parkinson's and multiple system atrophy, in which he loses balance easily. As a U.S. Army radio operator in the mid-1980s, Billy says he suffered a traumatic incident that continues to trouble him. He says a live round went off inside his Bradley fighting vehicle during a training mission. For the last 18 months, Mr. Queen has tried to get disability benefits for PTSD from the VA. We contacted the VA in July about his case, and within weeks, paperwork started flowing between the VA and Billy.
And after your initial visit, things started happening pretty fast after that.
2 days after your interview, we started getting phone calls. So I do see that they are trying.
During the early summer, Billy was in a nursing home learning to walk again. At home, it's been a struggle. So the VA sent a caregiver recently to assist both Billy and Rose.
They started to help us by sending someone through the VA to stay with Billy at least twice a week for a few hours so that I could leave the home and go shopping.
But it's that traumatic incident in 1985 that troubles Billy to this day, as he told us in early August.
The round went off, and everybody started screaming, you know, because we didn't know if we were hurt or anything.
Several years ago, Billy started having nightmares where he would wake up and start hitting me, and I really couldn't understand what was going on.
30 years later, I'm tearing up the bedroom, waking up because I had a waking dream that it had happened, and he kept coming back.
In mid-August, the VA reminded the Queens about their pending appeal for the PTSD diagnosis. At the same time, the Veterans Administration ordered tests for Billy at the VA hospital in Nashville. What happened to your head?
I was sitting about where you were sitting, and this was sitting right here, and I got up and hit the corner of the coffee table.
You're still not well.
No, I'm not. Last night, she helped me off the floor in the kitchen.
What's going on?
When I get up too soon, too fast, my blood pressure spikes.
Back to that incident in Germany, Billy's found some former soldiers through social media who might verify how he was injured. He needs that information if he's to be considered for benefits for PTSD.
I have to make sure that they have proof that the incident happened. The only proof I have are the people that have heard about it.
The Queens say for the first time in months, they believe the VA understands he's hurting, and they're optimistic about the disability claim that's under review.
But it might take still a year before this happens.
Now, the Queens tell us the 3 appointments Billy had with doctors at the VA a few days ago in Nashville, they went very well. Results from several of those tests should be known soon. And just 2 weeks ago, Mr. Queen was granted Social Security disability benefits after appearing before a Social Security administrative judge. And for that, he is grateful. And Kristen and Bo, so they're a lot more optimistic today than they were in early August when we met them then.
Well, that's good. At least things seem to be moving in the right direction.
Let's hope so.
All right, Don, thank you.
Just a reminder for you, if you have a consumer question for Don, send him an email at ddare@wat.com. You can also call a 6 on your side hotline number at 865-633-5974.